Hello everyone! Today I want to share with you my top 3 favorite books to read during pregnancy. In the beginning of my pregnancy, I knew I wanted to be able to read as much as I possibly could so that I could learn as much as I possibly could about my pregnancy and about the labor, to expect transitioning into motherhood, all types of things like that. I felt very overwhelmed in the beginning because I didn't know what books to read. I didn't really know where to start. I also was very conscious about making sure that I wasn't reading things that were going to make me worried or paranoid, or just things that were going to be kind of unnecessary for me. Things that would basically add stress. And so one thing that I did was to subscribe to a few different websites. I ended up unsubscribing from them because I felt like I was receiving different emails on topics that I didn't really want to know about, specifically things that would worry me, which was what I was trying to avoid. And so basically I shortened things down a lot, and I kind of limited what I was allowing for myself to read just so that I could keep a better mentality throughout the pregnancy and just focus on the positive. So these 3 books right here are the books that I ended up really loving. I personally take a while to read books, and so these 3 were just enough for me to be able to read. I only finished 1 actually. The other 2 I am reading still, but that doesn't mean that I can't really give it a good review. So please do trust me. So the first book that I want to share with you is this book right here. It is called Hypnobirthing. This book has changed my whole perception of birth itself, and it also gave me a very strong spiritual perspective of our pregnancy and the baby, and it just really helped me throughout the entire pregnancy. There's a CD that comes along with it, and that is also very helpful. There's actually a hypnobirthing class that is offered in different cities, which I highly suggest, but I will be doing a video on hypnobirthing specifically, and so please do keep an eye out for that. The second book that I want to share with you is a book that I just received in the mail not too long ago. It's something that I was so excited to read, and it's something that I am really excited to be able to read after birth as well. This book is called The First 40 Days, and so it talks about what you need to do to basically take good care of yourself as a new mother, transitioning into that new phase of life, or transitioning into it again. It is somewhat like a cookbook, and it is also somewhat like a field guide. There are such beautiful photos, and there is just a lot of great information in here. I don't want to talk too much about it specifically. I just really do suggest that you do try to read it if you can. I do have strong faith that it is definitely going to help me out during my postpartum days, and I'm very excited to be able to use all of the help that she offers through this book. The third book is a book that I personally enjoyed just because I like to be able to understand what is going on in my body. I feel like when I understand things better, I am more comfortable with it. So I really enjoyed this book. It is called The Pregnant Body Book, and so it goes through basically like the anatomy of your body and the anatomy of your baby's body as it is growing. It's very in-depth, and I love it because it goes throughout the pregnancy week by week, and so I have a lot of fun being able to read about the current week that I'm in. It kind of gives me something to look forward to in the weeks coming ahead, and so I really liked this book. My midwife actually let me borrow it, but I have seen it at a library, so maybe you would be able to find it there. But again, it just gave me a really nice understanding of what's happening in my body, of all the different types of changes going on and how things work. And I do suggest it to you, especially if you are comfortable with reading about anatomy. So I hope that this video is helpful to you. I hope it is beneficial to you. I hope that you will be able to go ahead and read some of these books, if not all of them. If you have read them, and if you do end up reading them, please do leave me a comment and give me some feedback on whether or not you liked them. Also leave some comments on some other books that you have read, especially books speaking about postpartum days, because I feel like those types of books are a little bit more difficult to come across, and I think that that's something that is so needed right now for all of us mothers. Please do remember to like the video, and please do remember to subscribe as well. Hopefully you will see me again soon, and until then, take good care. Bye-bye!